Now, on the 14th of November, 2 teams will be crowned winners of the 2019 edition of the Cosmos Innovation Center Agritech Challenge, and will walk away with a cash prize of $50,000. Catch their adventure, leading experience, and sacrifice in their journey to finding innovative solutions to challenges in the agri sector as you bring your highlights of how all these things actually began for the various teams.
The Cosmos Innovation Center, KIC, was launched in March 2016 as Cosmos Energy's flagship social investment program. Its vision is to invest in young entrepreneurs and small businesses who have big ideas and want to see Ghana grow. Cosmos Energy over the past 3 years has invested in over 16 startups, both in cash and technical assistance, to develop their business ideas. To date, the KIC has trained over 500 young people and driven over $1 million external co-investment in Ghana. To discover the next team to benefit from the KIC experience, the call was made for young applicants with an interest in agriculture to be part of the Agritech Challenge 2019.
We've interviewed, I think each day we've interviewed close to 40 applicants, or shortlisted applicants, and I think on Tuesday, I went home feeling very excited as a Ghanaian, and for one reason. We met a group of young entrepreneurs or potential entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs who want to be part of the KIC program for 2019, and I felt that there is great future for this country if we're able to put the right structures in place.
In November 2018, over 600 entries were made and then shortlisted to 300 who got the chance to be interviewed by personnel of the KIC team. From several parts of the country, the young men and women converged at the office of the KIC in Jowolu to partake in the interview. Divided into groups of 20 to 25, the 300 applicants were vetted in turns. It began with an open forum where questions were thrown to the group for discussion.
We are not patronizing what we add value to. Okay. What is the problem? Why are we not patronizing our own?
I think we don't package our products very well. When I enter into Accra Mall right now and I see products that have been displayed there, if I want to even buy apple, and apple, we don't produce apple here, so let me even leave apple down. Let me give a sample of banana. If I enter Accra Mall right now and I see banana packaged nicely from, say, Brazil, and I see my own country banana elsewhere in a shelf there, the attractiveness of the packaging alone will make me pick that of the Brazilian banana and leave my own country banana because of the packaging. So I think we have to develop more interest about packaging our products well to make it attractive.
I've really studied plantain very well. In our local setting, plantain is utilized to its maximum. When we have the fresh one that is unripe, you use it for various kinds. We have what we call plantain chips. We have maybe bangkun. We have what we call it fufu, and then we roast it. You use it in that way. When it gets ripe, it can also be used that way. Even in that state that is perishing, when it's even ripe and it's about perishing, they have a way of mashing it, add some flour and do some either crackle or something. So it's used to the maximum. Unlike the others, you see that some are there, you see when it's about perishing, you have no use of it. Something like yam. you buy yam, it's getting rotten, it will get rotten. Apart from maybe somebody using it for apesi and fufu, you have no use for yam. So if I'm going to buy yam from the market, I'll have few to buy. But if in reality we have diverse use of many food products that we produce, I know that we are going to really buy more and we are going to really utilize it the more.
Attentively, the KIC personnel paid attention to the various inputs by the applicants and also noted those contributing and those who were not. These questions, they say, was to guide them to assess their basic knowledge of Ghana's agriculture sector.
What we should do, one, we should be able to meet standards. I remember there was a forum where poultry farmers and consumers met, and some of the huge consumers in Ghana were talking about meeting ISO standards, of which none of the poultry farmers who were present there was meeting as at then. So I remember we had to make arrangements for some seminars so that we could meet such standards. Then in addition, when you come to Ghana, for instance, somebody going to buy maize will go, the sort of measurement we use, you go to a Ghanaian market, we just present sometimes in a bowl or whatever.
Next was the one-on-one stage where each applicant would answer specific questions based on their qualifications, desires and aspirations.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
My name is Umar.
Umana. Umar.
Competence. One, I'm someone who is selfless, and whatever that I have passion for, I'm committed to it. If I don't have passion for something, I don't start it because I know I wouldn't go far. So I expect they should expect to get commitment and contributions, and actually I will bring on board valid experience that I have over the years.
Well, think about the idea. It has to be a good one, and $50,000 awaits you for this whole program. I wish I can participate.